How are you?
Hey, doing good. How are you?
Okay, now you were out here skating for how long now?
Probably for like an hour.
Okay, have you drinking water, staying hydrated, or what?
No.
No?
I
Okay.
have a drink with me, but I probably should.
What are you drinking?
Body armor.
Oh, what is body armor?
It's like a sports drink.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, we have a lot of women watching, so they need a lot of advice. Because let me tell you why. This is the Active Women series, which basically means we feature active women so that you can kind of encourage women that are watching you that are not so active. Because we're almost at 100 degrees, right?
Yeah.
95, 100,
Yeah.
and you're out here being active.
Mm.
So what made you come out here and get active, why it's so hot?
I just like being a part of like nature and just getting outside. You just feel good afterwards. It is a little hot, but I just make sure I have a drink with me, and there's a lot of shaded area out here, so it's not too bad.
Okay, where are you? Are you a little bit from up north or what?
I'm actually from the Midwest, Kansas City. So.
Is that up north, basically from here?
From here, yeah.
So how long have you been here in Houston?
Not quite a year, about 8-9 months.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Now, this is interesting about the board because you're doing the skateboard.
Yep.
Usually we don't see too many women with the skateboard, so if you can kind of expound on that a little bit.
Yeah, so I started longboarding like 2 years ago. I like just going and seeing different like skate parks and
Okay.
stuff like that around the area. So here I'm just at a park. I like to be outside, but that kind of got me into it.
Okay, now let's go back to longboarding because there's going to be
Yeah.
some women that are wondering, like, what does longboarding mean?
So longboarding is a little bit different from skateboarding. It's got the bigger wheels. I find it easier for myself. I've tried both. It's more just if you're just wanting to go for a cruise, around the park, it's perfect.
And when it's 100 degrees?
Yeah, it's fine.
No, but I mean, like if I'll be out here at the park and be so many people that'll come out at like 6 o'clock, 6:30. So I'm really encouraged to see you out here, midday while it's nice and hot.
Yeah.
You do get a lot of private access to the park because nobody's here.
Yeah.
So you're not drinking like 20, 25 ounces of water before you come out, no?
Yeah, I usually drink water before I come, so I had like a full, I want to say it was like a 32 ounce water before I came out here just to stay hydrated. Because while I'm longboarding, I don't really.
Now, do you ever see some like other guy out longboarding too, and he like skates next to you or something, or what?
Not usually. Sometimes people pass me by, they'll give me a wave, or people will compliment my board, but.
But
Yeah.
it's like you've never had like a skate guy pull up and be like, hey, can I kind of ride with you a little bit, and you've been like, no.
Sometimes they'll just kind of like cruise behind you or next to you, but yeah, it's just more of like a.
It's just more of your own
casual, fun.
independent
Yeah,
independent activity.
thing. Yeah.
Okay, do you want to give them your current height?
I'm about like 5'7".
And do you want to give them your current weight?
About 135.
Now, do you always maintain 135?
I do, yeah.
Now, what other exercises are you doing besides just longboarding?
So I go to the gym. I also just like walk around the park sometimes, but I do go to the gym consistently. I'm actually trying to be a personal trainer, so
Okay.
yeah, so working towards that. So pretty much the gym, just walking.
Now, what are you doing on your diet? What kind of food are you eating?
It kind of varies. I do a lot of meal prepping, a lot of just like chicken and vegetables, and try to throw some fruit in there.
Now, are you going through some of the fast food late night?
I can't say that I haven't. Some
Right.
nights I do. Whataburger sometimes is really good at like midnight. But
Okay.
for the most part, I try to stick to my meal plan. But that can get hard.
Do you try to go to bed hungry as much as possible? Or you try, in other words, you try not to eat before you go to bed?
I try. Yeah, I try. It doesn't always happen, but yeah, I do.
Okay, so in closing, what can you encourage these women that are watching that need to start coming out here getting active? You were just talking I know you're talking to about 562 women direct, and it could go more than that, it could be 1,000. But these women that watch my channel, that are members of my channel, and since we are advocating, Active Women series, you're an active woman.
Yeah.
What would you tell them to encourage them to, start getting active like you and, getting out and about?
I would say just find places that you really like. Like I like going to the parks, so I venture out. If you don't like going alone, find a friend or somebody that maybe wants to go with you. But a lot of times I find if you go alone, you'll see other people on their longboards or just walking, just, cheer them on. A lot of people are nice out here in Houston. I've loved it so far. So I would say just get out and get active.
And stop, yeah, so they need to start, do they need to set the goal to a certain date or just whenever?
setting goals is good if you have specific things in mind that you're wanting to do, like if that's losing weight or if you're just wanting to stay actively healthy, which is kind of like what I do. So setting goals is great, but yeah, I would just say just start. Just get out and do it.
Okay,
Yeah.
so any of these women, last question, any of these women that are watching my videos, and they're like, hey, I want to, maybe send her a message on Instagram.
Yeah.
Maybe they want to, skateboard with you or whatever.
For sure.
Do you want to give them your Instagram?
Yeah, definitely. I'd love to join you guys.
Go ahead,
Get
give
out.
the Instagram.
Okay, it's Rebecca Stasia, my middle name, so it's REBECCASTATIA.
IA. So there's no underscore or anything like that?
Nope, no underscore. Yep. Just my
Okay.
middle name.
Well, I do appreciate it. Let me ask this last question.
Okay.
Have you ever heard of a singer named Maya?
A singer?
Take
Maya?
me there. I want to go
Oh,
there.
yeah.
Have you heard of that song before?
Yeah, I have heard that song. Yeah.
When did you hear that? When you were real young?
Probably younger. Yeah, it's been a while.
Okay, that's because on this channel here, it's always Mike Wilson Maya.
Okay.
In order
Cool.
for anybody to find it on the YouTube search,
Awesome.
they just go Mike Wilson Maya, MYA.
Okay.
Okay,
awesome.
thank you so much.
Thank you.